Order filled.
That, boys, is how you trade the mother trucking New York AM session.
Let's just get straight into it. As you can see, it was a beautiful trade. Barely any.
I'm about to blow all of my fucking accounts. This is about to be 5 accounts gone, bro. And we find ourselves back in this position once again. The challenge is not over yet, unfortunately. This is the 21st time I'm saying, welcome to week 21, going from 0 to 50k as an unemployed 19-year-old. Yippee, man, yippee. I mean, fucking hell. I am bored of this. I'm bored of this. It is annoying that I'm still doing this challenge. The person who I got the inspiration from cracked this challenge in 20 weeks. I've cleared 15 bags out of 50 by week 21, but it's the way the cookie crumbles, man. Like, at many times in this series, I've wanted to quit, but I'm not a quitter, man. I'm not a quitter. And having saying that, the best time to start is exactly when you're the most vulnerable, because you get the most relatability out of it and you just say shit that's actually true for once. So without me waffling anymore, it is Monday. It's 10 past 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Markets open in 20 minutes. We had a great week last week. We started off with 200k in capital. We ended up with 400k in capital. Had the opportunity to end with 550k, but unfortunately, Trade of 8 fucked me. So yeah, besides the point, man. This is going to be another great week. We're on a roll now, boys. We had a great week the first week of February. We had a great week the second week of February, i.e. last week. If you didn't watch that video, go and check it out, man, because we made some great progress in it. We gambled on CPI, we gambled on NFP, we got some accounts, we lost some accounts, we got a lot of profit, we didn't lose any trades. It was a great week, man, but my motivation and drive right now to get these videos out are just at zero. But as I said at the start, this is the best time to start. This is the best time to continue. So I hope you boys enjoyed this video. I am going to get out of my comfort zone this week, man. I'm going to take the camera to the gym. I'm going to get some clips in there because, bro, I'm actually big now. 93 keys. 93 kilo. Never been here before, but it's going to be a good week, boys. It is going to be a good week. So if I take some trades today, I'll for sure get on the cam and chat to you, man. But if not, then
Order filled.
easy day, boys. Easy day. 1.25 on each of the fresh My Funded Future Rapid accounts. Yeah, man. It seems I did take a trade, funnily enough. So it's literally 2:37 on Monday. Their evaluations. Do I care about trading on a bank holiday on them? No. But yeah, bringing it back to the point, man. It's a Monday. It's a bank holiday. Why the fuck would I want to trade my real capital? It's as simple as that, man. It is as simple as that. Tomorrow, hopefully, we're going to pass these accounts. And that's a little recap of how the trading day has gone. It's like an easy continuation sell on NQ, literally 5 contracts deep. Do I care about full point in this shit? Absolutely not, boys. So that is a quick little 2-minute trading day gone. And funny enough, we actually did end up taking some more trades right now.
It is a whopping 9:40 p.m. My guy. And this is what my charts are like. So, ending off the day, we're up $150 on one Express account on Top Step. I only took one trade on my Top Step Express accounts. I only took it on this count. And yeah, we've got a nice little winning day in. And here is the horror. I ended up taking about a gazillion trades on my Alpha Futures accounts because I just wanted to get a winning day, and at the same time, I had some problems with my broker, or I had some problems with the app, which made me buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. About 5 times I went through the process of getting absolutely bummed up until the point where I got a great execution in. I lost trade number 1. I then took another trade. I got edged by 2 ticks. So price went all the way from my entry straight up, edged me by 2 ticks, stopped me out at break even to the very tick, and then went straight to full tick profit. I then ended up taking one more trade and took a nice little loss there. So it's been an unsuccessful bank holiday, as expected. When you go into the markets with the expectation and the goal of making money, you will lose every single dime of it. So let it be known, if this is the only clip you watch, or if this is the last part of the YouTube video that you watch, let it be known, do not trade bank holidays, because you'll get bummed every single time. Now, today I'm down $790 across my 3 accounts, which is unfortunate. It is very revivable, which will happen. Obviously, I'm not going to gamble my way to revive myself, but at the same time, I know what I'm doing on the markets, man. I have no attachment to these accounts, and that is why I will revive them. So, boys, it's not been the best of days, but it's also not been the worst of days. We had some ups, we had some downs, but at the end of the day, we have gotten our back testing done for the day. Did we build good habits on the markets? I would say so. Like, against all odds, we took trades that were good. I didn't enter on my main accounts because I didn't want to put up the capital, which is good. I got 1 shot from content video posted today so far. Actually, yeah, it is posted, and I need to post 1 more. YouTube video is posted, so we've had a successful day. Now let's have a good Tuesday, aka the post bank holiday, and boy, do I have a lot to talk about on that. It might just be me, but I think there's a little take profit somewhere in my proximity. I think maybe if I flip the camera around, we'll be able to know. It's not over there. It's not over there. Maybe it's here. That, boys, is how you trade the mother trucking New York AM session. Nice little 1 to 2 hour trade. 1 to 2.5 hour trade that secured me 5.2k on the day, which lands us at a grand total of 7.5 bags today, boys. 7.5 bags. We're up 1,400 on each of the alpha accounts, and we're up 650 on the top set accounts. You know what else we did today? We passed the rapid accounts. No joke. We passed the evaluations, boys. They haven't been passed yet, or they haven't been, say, activated into Express accounts yet, because it's not the end of day, but the proof's in the pudding, man. We have got 2 accounts here. As you can see, 1 account, 2 account. Each of them are the same account margin available. 53,703. You need 53 to pass. Yesterday, when I opened them up, we got $1,500 profit. Today, we got $2,200 profit upon market open.
Could today have gone any better? I don't think so. We started off correct in the gym. We came home, we got our stuff done in order to enable us to do our back testing for 2 hours. We got our back testing done. Then what do? Now it's time to hop on the markets. So we hop on the markets. Within 2 minutes of market open, we pass 2 evaluations and give us another 15 minutes. And we ended the day on $7.5 grand profit, bro. Every single one of my accounts got a winning day. Shit is starting to get real. Like, the dots are starting to connect. I'm not getting ahead of myself. The way I got my results today was from putting in the fucking work. I waited for price to present itself. I waited for a setup to align with my draws on liquidity. I waited for the markets to tell me when to trade instead of me telling the markets when I'm going to trade. I played in the markets court and I did well because I wasn't reliant on winning, man. I wasn't reliant on winning, whether I won or lost, as long as I did everything within my power that will work for me in the future, not only today. I built habits today that will work for me more in the future than they did today. If I'm managing my risk, if I'm not over trading, if I'm not oversizing, if I am letting my shit run, if I am not getting emotional and attached to individual trades or individual accounts, then I will prosper and be able to reap the fruits of my labor. It is as simple as that, man. I have been granted the opportunity to reap the fruits of my labor because I have no attachment to these accounts. I'm not speaking through my ego, I'm speaking through my heart. Like, bro, this is the exact thought process I go through, man. I don't give a shit about my accounts. Not in a bad way, but in a good way, because me not giving a shit allows me to disconnect myself from my reality. It allows me to it allows me to disattach myself from caring too much. So let me actually just finish my rant off by getting the trade recap to you guys. So in a sec, in the next clip, I'm going to show you the exact trade breakdown, a little 2-minute breakdown of how I ended up taking a trade that banked me 5.2k. And after that, I will put the executions up. And yeah, man, today has gone phenomenal. Tomorrow, I'm playing golf in the morning. Probably chat to you before then. Maybe not, maybe yes. We will see, but no gym in the morning, so definitely going to get back testing pretty early on. And man, what a great day it has been.
And here is the trade recap for how I am up $5,200 off of one singular trade today. Not going to do too much talking around. Let's just get straight into it. As you can see, it was a beautiful trade. Barely any drawdown. Hit a nice little 2.5R to hook me up with $5,200. Almost got stopped out at one point, but I was confident. I did what I needed to do and I prospered for that. So going into the morning, what was I looking for in the day? In the day, I understood that indefinitely we're drawn to the downside because we're in a high time frame bearish trend. This can be shown from last week's price action. We had an absolute rancid dump to the downside, and that can be shown from this week's price action so far. We have not created any higher highs. We're in a downtrend still. So accounting for the fact that today, when price opened up, if we go on the sessions charts, we can see that we have got London high resting, Asia high resting. Understanding this and the fact that internally we are bullish because we've got good draws on liquidity to the upside, it's 50-50 in this case because we've also got draws to the downside and we're in a high time frame bearish trend. So what is the best thing you can do in a situation like this? sit on your ass and do nothing. So that is exactly what I did. So pairing the fact that we're in a bearish trend, that is shown simply by, you can see we are respecting bullish SMTs, i.e. we are not closing above and creating new higher highs. We're rejecting lower. We're not creating higher highs. We're rejecting lower. We're not creating higher highs. We're rejecting lower. Not creating higher highs. You get the gist. We're in a downtrend, bro. So understanding the fact that price has a very high chance of rejecting highs with or without an SMT, I simply saw that London high got swept. As soon as markets opened at 9:30 a.m., markets ran higher, sweeping out London high. What have we also got up here? Remember, boys, we've also got Asia high resting. Asia high was not taken on ES, nor was it taken on YM. That means that there is no reason for price to allegedly go to the downside because we've had no manipulation. But there's where you get it all wrong. This just backs up my bias already. What was I talking about earlier on? I was talking about us being in a downtrend. What establishes the downtrend? We are not breaking above higher highs. We're not breaking above higher highs. We're not breaking above higher highs. We have a very low likelihood of closing above here or even taking it. So understanding the fact that people want to see Asia high get swept, we understand that their stop losses are going to be our take profits. Anyone who's longing from this point has their stop loss here. Anyone who's longing from this point has a stop loss here. Anyone who's longing from this point has a stop loss here. It is simply the idea that we are taking their money. I am taking X's money. X is losing his money to me. Why? People who want to long to Asia are the exact reason why price has gone down so much. So marking out these two 1 minute for value gaps, it is simplified. Well, it is shown that we have got a very strong displacement leg through this 1 minute for value gap, creating a new 1 minute inverse for value gap. Don't mind my speaking. I'm tired. I don't really want to speak, but okay. So after price created a new 1 minute inverse for value gap or it just inverse structure, it was just very obvious to me that price had a lot of momentum. It had a lot of good draws on liquidity lower, and it was just closing with force. So I waited for one minor retracement. I entered in short. I did not put my stop loss at this recent high because I wanted to make sure if price did want to come back into this inverse for value gap, it could do, and my trade could still have breathing room. So having a mediumly or a slightly wider stop loss, it didn't matter because my risk to reward was the same as always. I was risking $260 and I was getting out of it more than a 1 to 2. So look, man, that was one of the simplest trades I've ever taken. No ego behind it at all. Put my hands up in the air. Pure precision, pure execution, pure patience. And man, what a great way to start off the trading week. This is the power of trading, man. This is the power of trading. Weeks of work is going to disappear within a few clicks of a button. I put my fucking work into these accounts. I put my heart in them. I put my discipline in them. I thought this was it. I thought I'd finally made it out of the rabbit hole. I thought I could finally see some change in my life. I'm about to blow all of my fucking accounts. This is about to be 5 accounts gone, bro. 5 accounts. They were up $4,600 when I started the morning.
Order filled.
Oh my god. This is just a lesson out of that, bro. Don't fucking do shit that you aren't prepared to take the responsibility for. I was talking earlier to a family friend of mine about how this was going to be my first 20k month. I just threw it all in the bin. One candle. One decision. One click of a button. Fucked up everything. Right, so as you guys can probably tell, this week has not been good for me at all. The last clip you would have seen was, I think, me blowing all of my funded accounts, which was devastating but extremely deserving of me. I mean, bro, I broke the biggest rule in the book. So this is week 21's recap. It has gone to complete fucking shit, unfortunately, but what can I do about it, man? I mean, what's happened, and I can only prepare for the future even more. So, opening up this week, we were cushy, man. Had 5 top step accounts on the go, 3 alpha future accounts on the go, all with great buffers. Monday comes along, don't trade them. Tuesday comes along, I exit the day with $5,300 in 4 top step accounts, $4,500 in the other top step account, and $2,300 in all alpha futures accounts. That is a total of, let's just call it 33k overall profits that I've earned from the accounts. I enter into Wednesday with 3 winning days. That means that if I get a winning day on Wednesday and Thursday, I've secured a 10k payout that will get me one step closer to closing off a 20k month this month. Unfortunately, I didn't stick to my rules at all. I took one trade up on market open on Wednesday. It was a loss. It was a loss that was over what I had wanted to lose, but I had to deal with it. I mean, I made that mistake. I then proceeded to take another trade, and that ended up being a break even. At that point, I stopped for the day. If you want to fact check this, go and watch my latest YouTube video. I'll speak about it. But on Wednesday, I took one loss, then one break even. I was down $350 on each of my accounts, and I called it a day. I didn't lock up any of my accounts at all because I didn't see the need. I posted my YouTube video about it. I thought, cool, that's my day done. I'm going to settle with the loss because I understand what me revenge trading can cause me to do. And not only did I manifest that into my reality, I just completely wiped out weeks of progress and the potential of requesting my first ever 10k payout, the potential of closing my first ever 10k or more in profits month. And then I spiraled down. I have done fuck all since Wednesday afternoon, posting that YouTube trade recap. I've bought a bunch of shit food. I've spent about $1,600 on evaluations. I've currently got 2 top step evaluations halfway past, which I'm going to protect like my fucking baby because I've run out of combines this month because I've blown through them all. And yeah, man, life is not so good. And I'm not trying to be miserable. I'm not trying to act like I'm depressed, even though it is really annoying, the circumstances I brought on myself. But man, I mean, boy, have I been in this position so many fucking times and I refuse to get back in it. I understand exactly what needs to be done and I'm going to do exactly that, because how the fuck can I turn down free money, bro? This week I entered the markets without even thinking about spending more money on evaluations, without even having the chance of me losing all of my accounts in my reality. I didn't have any of that shit to deal with because I understood what I needed to do. And once again, I found myself in the same spot, which is devastating, but as I've already said, it's deserving, man. I broke the biggest rule in the book. And it is funny with trading. I mean, we already understand that you get paid for your decisions and not your time invested. But the fact that you can mess up one time and that screws up every single good thing that you've done is so possible. I mean, you get paid for your decisions. I took my time with the accounts I was on. On those 5 top step accounts and those 3 Alpha Future accounts, I hadn't placed one bad trade prior that I would retract from taking. I traded like a fucking god. I might not have seen the profit that I wanted to see prior to my downfall, but I did everything I needed to do. If I took a loss, I firmed that loss. If I took a break even, I would look for a re-entry or I would hop off the markets. I did so well. And the one time I overtrade, the one time I revenge trade, the one time that I place a 50 micro short, aka full pot in the account, it's my downfall. And I already understand the consequences of that. It was pure idiocy. It was just stupid. It was not so greedy. It wasn't so anything other than them being pure stupid. It's like if I had the choice of having 20k if I could have waited for 2 days, or gamble on getting that 20k and just do that thing instantly now, it's like, what would you choose? You'd rather wait 2 days, obviously. I couldn't do that, and that means that next time I get in that position, I have to be ready for it. I have to be ready for it. So, mate, I've got tested. I've got tested at the most optimal time of my trading so far. At the most optimal time of my content journey so far, I've been tested and I refuse to quit. I refuse to quit. It just means that right now I've got to double down even harder. I need to get my back testing in every single day. I need to go to the gym every single day. I need to just make decisions that are going to work for me more in the future than they do in the present, bro. I mean, it's all nice saying all of this sexy words like every success, every failure brings an equivalency to success. You got to make decisions that will work for you more in the future than they do in the present. You've got to put in quality time instead of quantity. Like, all of that shit sounds sexy, but realistically, you're going to have to dumb it down to yourself. You're the only one who's going to make the decisions that will put you in a place that you want to be. You're the only person who allows yourself to succeed. This week was a pure failure for me, and that is why I'm not giving myself a second chance, man. This is it. I'm not gambling anymore. I'm not throwing free money in the bin. I refuse to accept the mistakes that I have the ability to make when I don't need to make them. I refuse to put myself in a situation where I have to tackle a hurdle that I should have never come across in the first place. So this is me, Herbie Wilson, telling the camera, this is it, man. Either I put in my 100% fucking effort right now, or I just throw the towel in. So thank you for watching the video, and I will see you next week.